Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick it away to start us off. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On the run, it's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 45. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now the Aggies looking to run some tempo here. Sticking with the running game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he make it to the marker? Will he score here? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier running through tackles. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
The Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, A&M.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, it's Rose. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the Utes will have to kick it away. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. Now the offense will take over in good position. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Pulls it in. It's Owens. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. A running play called on 4th down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're trying to punch it in here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Carol.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Utah offense takes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Single back takes the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Rose. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum, wrapping up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 14, Utah 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
It's now 3rd down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Utah offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Snags the quick throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Rose. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 18, set to advance on the football.
Bringing it out. It's Tease. And he's out of bounds at the 25, where he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Owens. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. 2nd down. Got it.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to run, it's Owens. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll feed the back again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense takes the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, A&M.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Final 10 seconds of the half. It'll be first down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looking downfield, it's Rose. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first sample play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. There's contact on the throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The Utes with first and 10 here.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Dropping back, it's Rose. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
touchdown.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in a great position to get points.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Stanley. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Utes will try to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He runs out of bounds at the 25. First down for the offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Rose. Receiver makes the grab, breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Utes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The shotgun running play call. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Utes will crank up the tempo. And he's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 35. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw. It's Rhodes. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
The end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 31, Utah 21.
The Utes looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, look out, the football is free. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Here's the handoff. The Utes look to keep this drive moving. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stanley. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Rhodes. Gets rid of it on the move. And he scores. Touchdown, Utah. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Utah 28.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Give it to the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up 1 possession and going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He'll hand it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Gain of 1. Now a 4th down.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense takes the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Kick is up and good. They go in front here deep in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
34.
Turner looking to make a play here. Physical run, breaking tackles. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. We've got to be thinking field goal here, but they've got to move the ball closer for that kicker. How risky will they be? Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.